So instead, again, a lot of dog training is a reaction to bad behavior. People wait till the dog does something they don't want them to do, and then correct the dog for that, tell the dog that's inappropriate behavior. With puppies and young dogs and dogs through adolescent, the better way of approaching it is being a step ahead and preventing them through good management and from practicing the things you don't want them to. So you don't let them react and then respond to the reaction again. You're ahead of them. And at that point, we say, like, hey, don't let them bark at stuff. Don't let them sit behind the fence and watch stuff go by until they get stimulated. Like, you see people who have a chain link fence in front of their house, and they leave the dog out in the front yard, or can watch the bicyclists go by and watch people come up to the fence and other dogs go by. You're asking for trouble, right? That dog's behind a fence, get frustrated, next thing you know, they're running the fence, barking at everybody that goes by. The more they practice it, the more into it they get. Now we gotta go back and break a habit that's already established, that's intensely self-satisfying to the dog. So think a step ahead. Good management in your puppy to prevent your dog. Don't give your dog too much freedom in the house, and it'll never have an accident when it's little, and you won't have any housebreaking problems. You have too much freedom, your dog wanders off behind the couch and pees, you don't even notice it because you were in the other room on the phone when the dog wandered off there, and now the dog started to have routine accidents in the house, and now you got to go back and try to fix it. And fixing those behavior problems is always harder, even though it may not seem like it in the beginning, than having not let it get started in the first place, right? And that means thinking ahead all the time, being prepared, paying attention to your environment, managing your dog, and a little more structure in the beginning allows a lot more freedom in the long run. Too much freedom in the beginning means a lifetime of trying to put Band-Aids on things that have already been created. So this is our opportunity to not let any of the bad stuff even get started. As professional dog trainers, if you're taking the path to a professional dog trainer, you get the people after they've blown it. They're going to come to you with a dog. They blew it already. Too late. They only show up when they have a well-established problem. That's when they come to get you. That's a totally different ballgame. It's much harder to fix. You may not be able to fix it. You may have to control it for life now. You may have to manage that dog for life. So although it seems kind of anal, the very strict kind of management regimes we have with our younger dogs, it's worth it in the long run, and it will give them lots of freedom as adults if you do your job right when they're young, right?